All right, Ian, thank you. Here's the list of the big-name players that got tagged. Some, of course, occurred yesterday before the deadline, and some have the exclusive versus the non-exclusives. A few we already knew about. Players will have until mid-July to work out a long-term deal with the team that's tagged them. A lot of action yesterday, not just tag-related. Peter, biggest takeaway from franchise tag deadline day?
A lot of big names. Some years there's only one or two players. Some years there's 8 or 9. I'm looking down at Tampa, and to start the week, I said the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have all these different plates they've got to spin at once. You got Mike Evans, which they took care of. You've got Baker Mayfield, which we'll talk about later in the show. You've got 2 veterans in Levante David and Devin White, who I'm sure they would like to bring back. And then they have who might be the best safety in all of football, Antoine Winfield Jr. They tag Antoine Winfield, and you look at what he did this year. He went from being a guy who was like, I'm going to play this final season of my contract, I'm going to ball out. Not only did he ball out, Jason McCourty, who's our in-house safety and in-house defensive back resident, said he was the best defensive back in the sport this season.
He gave him an actual belt.
They franchise tag him. But what I'm told is that this is truly temporary. We're trying to figure out a long-term deal. And this is the opinion part of it, not the fact part of it. If I'm Tampa, let's look at the highest paid safeties. Let's take a look at it here. Instead of giving you the average, let's give them the most money. The salary cap is different. The salary cap has just boosted up $15, $20 million from last year. Give them 20. Give them 21. Give him 22. To me, it's Antoine Winfield Jr. is a fourth-year guy.
Pay the man?
Pay the man. and this is one of those deals where I understand there's only so much that we can give out, and we have a giant pie, and it's being sliced a million ways. But if you're willing to give him 17 for a year, and you love him, and he's young, and he's a great teammate, he's a captain, and all this stuff, what comes so much short of giving a little bit extra and locking him up long term and making sure he doesn't walk out that building? Young, talented player, best football to come, and has been nothing but a Super Bowl champion and a stud. Antoine Winfield, I'm surprised they couldn't come to a deal before the franchise tag.
What do you think, Judon?
I think we got nice quarterbacks that didn't get tagged. We got nice quarterbacks that's on the market that anybody can go pick up if you're looking to bring in a quarterback. But about the people who got tagged, first of all, free T. Higgins, so we can get
Get it started.
But then I think Snead. He played a huge role in Kansas City defense, and being that number 1 corner, locking up. I think every game, if you go back and watch, he played well. Turnovers, everything that you could ask for a number 1 corner, and he played confidence throughout the whole time. And he was a reason why they were in the Super Bowl and eventually won the Super Bowl.
Well, Chris Jones gets a lot of the headlines. I think he was their best player last year. L'Jarius was, and we don't know if Chris Jones is going to be on the team next year. Maybe their best team next year.
Yeah.
Let's just take a step back for a second. You representing a player. What do you feel like about the tag in general? Like this time of year, you see a teammate, Kyle Duggar, get tagged. What kind of reaction does that get from you?
Well, actually, I played on the tag.
In Baltimore?
My last year.
So you got tagged. What's that like when you find out you're getting tagged?
I mean, it's like do they want me, or are they just only holding me for until they find something better? So now that these guys got tagged, it's like, okay, the team wants you. Now we got to find out a middle ground or some way to get paid. And if not, then let's go put our best foot forward and bet on yourself this year, and then go have an awesome year and go get paid somewhere else.
Did it work out for you when you got tagged? Did you end up getting what you wanted and what you felt you deserved?
I felt like, yeah, but then I also didn't want to leave Baltimore, but it actually worked out better for my career, and it was no hard feelings afterwards.
So we just said the whole list of guys who got tagged. When you get that call from your agent and say they're going to franchise tag you, how do you feel emotionally?
I mean, it's something that just happens. You're like, all right.
Is it?
But now we can work things out. Now you just thinking that we still in limbo, because you've been in limbo since the last game of the season, and y'all been kind of contract talking back and forth throughout your whole season, and now you kind of still in limbo instead of signing that deal with that team that you've been with, but now you're not the prettiest girl at the dance, and you don't get to go out there and be a free agent with everybody else that's kind of in your class and stuff. So I think I mean, you can't be mad at these numbers, right? You the third highest paid at your position for most of these guys, but I think some of these guys want to be secure, and, for 4 or 5 years or 3 or 4 years, and most of these people were drafted by these teams. It's not like so you be secure in that team, and like they really want you there. And so it just makes you happy when you get a long-term deal done. But right now, these guys are just they holding on. You got to go out there and put on another good year.
My son does this disgusting thing now he's taken to doing where if they're eating pizza, like dinner or something, and he has to like leave the room or go to the bathroom or something, he will lick one of the slices so that like his sister doesn't take it when he's gone.
How old is he again?
10.
10, sure.
That's like putting the tag on it. Like I am not going to eat you right now, but like no one else can eat you. Yeah, right. I claim this sort of. You know what I mean? It kind of feels like the cheating way. Calvin, great job, by the way, my son. I like to look at the names of the people who didn't get tagged. I mentioned this guy yesterday. Christian Wilkins and the Dolphins did not get tagged. He may be on another team. You know him, of course, from the AFC. I just like what he represents. He shows up with attitude. He shows up with over-the-line stuff that he always denies on the record, which I also like. He's a villain, in a sense. Just ask Josh Allen. He's done it 1,000 times. If he changes teams, if Miami lets him go, they get an interior D lineman who's going to start stuff. And I like that kind of guy. You like Wilkins?
Yeah, especially to go to a new team.
Yeah.
I don't like playing them. Hold on.
Yeah, right. No one does.
I answer way too fast.
Yeah.
Don't like playing them.
But why do you say that? That's because that's what people feel like. They hate playing against the guy.
Yeah. I think first of all he's a really good player.
Yeah.
But then second of all he just does, like you kind of said, like annoyance.
Yeah.
It's a gnat that you can't kill or a fly that you can't catch, and then when you do swat it, the ref see it.
Yeah,
like,
this is perfect.
Yeah, and so I think he's a really good player, really good dominant on the run and also on the pass. And so you get a 3-down player, that's. I mean, he even on the field goal block team.
It would be
field goal block.
Annoying
people on field goal block.
Yeah. So after every touchdown, you see his fat butt running out there, and so.
He got one dig in there.
Yeah. Gotta get him in there.